Hi children, welcome to maths class. We have completed 13 problems in exercise 4.4 so far. Now in this class we are going to solve some problems in exercise 4.4. All of you open page number 104 and observe the 14th problem. In the given figure, triangle ABC, side AC has been produced to D. Angle BCD equal to 125 degrees and angle A is to angle B is 2 is to 3. Find the measurement of angle A and angle B. Children, observe the figure here. Here there is a triangle ABC and AC side is produced to point D. So look at here, AC side is produced to point D and the exterior angle so formed is 125 degrees. Okay. And the ratio of angle A and angle B. So angle A and angle B. Ratio of these two angles is 2 is to 3. So by using this data and the given figure, we have to find the measurements of angle A and angle B. Okay. So observe the solution here. So this is the figure given in textbook. Write the given information first, that is given that angle BCD equal to 125 degrees and the ratio of angle A and angle B is 2 is to 3. Okay children, what is the ratio, what is the sum of terms of the given ratio? Here the given ratio is 2 is to 3 and if you add these two terms, the sum of the terms of this ratio is 5. Okay, and angle A, angle B, sum of angle A plus angle B equal to 125 degrees because here exterior angle is 125 degrees. We know the exterior angle property. What is that? Exterior angle is equal to the sum of interior opposite angles. So if you add angle A and angle B, the result will be 125 degrees. So I wrote the data here. We know that angle A plus angle B equal to angle BCD because of the exterior angle property. Okay. If you add angle A and angle B, the result will be 125 degrees and that 125 degrees is divided into 5 parts. Okay. In that 5 parts, A occupies 2 parts and B occupies 3 parts. Okay. Now calculate the angle A. So angle A equal to, what is the part of angle A? 2 parts in out of 5 parts. That's where 2 by 5 into 125. So 5 table get cancelled, 125 in 25 times. That's why 2 into 25 is equal to 50. Similarly, angle B equal to 3 by 5 because of B occupies 3 parts. That's why 3 by 5 into 125. 5 table get cancelled, 125 in 25 times. 3 25s are 75. So the angle B is 75 degrees. Okay. So this is the solution for the 14th problem. Okay. Now coming to the 15th one. In the adjacent figure, it is given that BC is parallel to DE. So look at the figure here. In this figure, BC line is parallel to DE. And angle BAC equal to 35. So look at here, angle BAC equal to 35 degrees. And angle BCE equal to 100 degrees. Look at here, BCE equal to 102 degrees. So by using this information, we have to find the measure of angle BCA. So look at here, where is the angle BCA? Yes, BCA. We have to find angle BCA and we have to find angle ADE. So where is ADE? ADE. So we have to find this angle and similarly we have to find angle CED. So we have to find this one also. Okay. Okay. So watch the solution. This is the figure given in textbook. First of all, write the given information. Given that BC is parallel to DE, angle BS equal to 35 and angle BC equal to 102 degrees. So this entire information given in the question. Now coming to the solution. Children, you can observe that here 102 plus angle BCA equal to 180 degrees because sum of these two angles gives a straight line. Straight line means, straight angle means 180 degrees. Okay. So from the figure 102 degrees plus angle BCA equal to 180. So from this, angle BCA equal to 78 degrees. So if you simplify this, you will get angle BCA equal to 78 degrees. Okay. Now in triangle ABC, so observe the triangle ABC here. So in this triangle ABC, sum of three angles is equal to 180 because of the angle sum property. But here we found that angle C equal to 78 degrees. Just we found previously. So look at here, angle BCA equal to 78 degrees. So the angle here is 78. So in this triangle, angle A plus angle B plus angle C equal to 180. That means angle A 35, angle C 78, and write angle B as it is because we don't know the value of angle B. So look at here, angle A plus angle B plus angle C equal to 180. So that's why angle B equal to 180 minus 113. 35 plus 78 equal to 113. If you subtract 113 from 180, angle B equal to 67 degrees. Okay. But here angle B equal to angle D because here BC line is parallel to DE and angle B equal to angle D because DB is the transversal. These two parallel lines are intersected by the transversal DB. That's why the angles which are correspondent to each other are always equal. So here angle D is correspond to angle B, but angle B is 67. That's why angle D is also 67. So I wrote this information here. BC is parallel to DE and DB is the transversal. That's why angle B equal to angle D, but angle B equal to 67 just we found just now. That's why angle B equal to angle D equal to 67 degrees. So here we need angle ADE. So look at here, we are going to find angle ADE and we found angle D equal to 67. That's why you can write angle D as angle ADE equal to 67 degrees. Okay. So we found two angles, angle BCA and angle ADE. Now we are going to find angle CED. So that is CED. So we are going to find this angle. Okay. So here BC is parallel to DE and EC is the transversal. Just so this type of case we solved just now. So this one is also the same case. So here also BC is parallel to DE and EC is the transversal. Look at here, EC is the transversal. That's why angle C, angle E are corresponding angles. We know that if two parallel lines are intersected by the transversal, then corresponding angles are always equal. Here angle C equal to 78 degrees. That's why here angle E is also okay 78 degrees. Okay, look at here, BC is parallel to DE and C is the transversal. That's why angle C plus angle E is equal to 180. So you can solve in this way also, because look at here, angle C and angle E, these are two angles which are interior angles on the same side of the transversal. You know that when two parallel lines are intersected by the transversal, then interior angles on the same side of the sum of the interior angles on the same side of the transversal is 180 degrees. That's why here 102 plus angle E equal to 180. So look at here, 102 plus angle E equal to 180. That is, if you subtract 102 from 180, the answer will be 78 degrees. Therefore angle CED equal to 78 degrees. So you can use this concept or you can use the corresponding angles also. Let me explain that concept also. That is, if BC is parallel to DE and EC is the transversal, look at here, these two lines are parallel and EC is the transversal. That's why angle C and angle E are corresponding angles. So angle C equal to 78 degrees we found at first. Okay, look at here, angle BC equal to 78 degrees. This we found at starting of the problem. So if C equal to 78, then E is also 78. Okay, that's why you can use that concept also, or you can use the interior angles on the same side of the transversal, this concept also. So choice is yours, you can select any method. So the answer will be the same. Okay, so this is the solution for the 15th one. Okay children.